Hi, my name is Dean Dominguez, the Remax Active Realty here in Fremont. I'm a real estate broker and loan consultant, been doing it for about 10 years. And the purpose of this video is to get you acquainted with how I work with sellers and just how real estate agents in general work with sellers. So sellers often have a life circumstance or decision they have to make when they sell their house. They probably have some kind of job relocation, or maybe they want to move to a new place. Persons whose children are all grown up and they're now termed empty nesters, they probably want a smaller house, so they need to move. So whatever the life circumstance may be, that should be communicated to your agent, and from there we can understand why you're selling, and then start researching more information about your home. So your home is, of course, very important to you. It's not only symbolic of ownership here in America, but it literally is an investment that you've spent a lot of time and money putting into. So making a sale like this is you could say it's a major one, and you want it to go well. Part of the research involved in your house is to first identify the subject property. So I will need your property address to look up the property, and as a real estate agent, I do have access to the public records that show exactly how many bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage, and other amenities are part of your house. I would like to present this information to you so that you can either confirm or modify the information later when we go to a marketing stage. But right now we're just focused on mostly discovering more information about the property. If you have any relevant upgrades or permits that you have in your possession that you want to share with me, that is really great, and you're going to want to have that ready to show the buyer. For example, that you recently completed the floor in the bathroom and you pulled permits for that, and it was done by a licensed contractor. Here's the licensed contractor's information and their license number. And that paper trail is music to buyers' ears because they want to make sure that everything was done well. And nextly, if you share the updates with me, you're also going to want to share with me any known defects to the property. So are there any deferred maintenance issues on the property? Is there any known roof leak? And we have a series of questions when we take the listing, and we're going to ask you all these questions just to make sure that you satisfy your federally related disclosures. So once you get all that in play, we would like to see the house, stop by, and just do a walkthrough. And then after that, we'd like to talk more about our real estate firm services and ask you to take a listing. So this listing is basically a commitment to sell your house, and it's something that you want to consider and make sure that you're choosing the right firm, that the terms of the listing are favorable, and that you'll feel good about working with the company. So my company is with Remax. We're here in Fremont, and so if I'm meeting with you, chances are your house is probably near our office, or it's nearby, and so we definitely want to stop by and see your house. We do want to introduce ourselves in person, and we do want to give you the resources needed to succeed in selling your house. So once we take the listing, that's when you can start making some decisions about how you want to proceed. A lot of sellers do want to make some repairs before listing the property, and they'll even go so far as to order certain inspections. These inspections may include home, termite, and roof inspections that further identify the condition of the property, and that information is later shared with buyers who can either accept the inspections or later buy inspections of their own. So disclosure is always a great part of selling your house, and it helps buyers identify the condition of the property and makes them more confident about the purchase. When buyers are more confident about the purchase, they can definitely offer you more money because they feel it to be a safer investment. So in summary, what's happening is that once you're able to disclose aspects of the property first to your realtor and then to the public, that puts your house in a good position to be sold on the open market. Other real estate marketing activities include flyers, having a big online presence on all third-party websites, direct mail. So your agent may put your house in some ads for Craigslist, newspaper, postlets, other great resources. And the realtor may also have buyers of their own who have been looking in your neighborhood, and so they're also a great resource for you. Um, they'll put a for sale sign for at the listing. They might even put a lockbox, which allows other licensed and fingerprinted agents to show your property during business hours. And there's also a myriad of other activities that that agents will do to sell your property. Now, once you have interested buyers in front of you and they place offers, that's really a time for you to sit down with your agents again, and your agent can discuss the details of each offer. Offers are usually termed as the highest and best offer usually prevails, highest in terms of price and best in terms of the terms of the contract. And so once you have a listing, a house for sale that's well priced and has captured a significant amount of interest, then hopefully you have enough bargaining power to identify the right buyer who will purchase your house. And from there, you can see through your realtor's accounting skills how much money you'll be getting out of the property, and whether or not that's something that will help you towards your future plans. So circling back to why you're selling your house, if you are selling your house to buy a bigger house or to buy a smaller house, you might need the funds from the sale to make your next purchase. So small details like that are always helpful to share with your realtor, and you definitely will be an advantage when you have a very good and transparent relationship with your realtor. Of course, when you start engaging with buyers, your motivations for selling are not so transparent, because sometimes if you are in a situation where you must sell, or you have some kind of desperate deadline, typically that's not revealed to the buyer, so that you maintain your bargaining power. And that's very important. So definitely with your realtor, you can be transparent, but for everyone else, definitely maintain your confidentiality, and your realtor will do the same. Anyway, I hope you found this video helpful about how my company, or realtors in general, engage with sellers who are thinking of buying, and then once the listing is taken, how realtors interact with sellers. And I always find that communication is key. As long as you're in communication with your realtor and the house is priced very well, there's no doubt in my mind that your house will sell. Thank you so much. Again, my name is Dean Dominguez with Remax Active Realty here in Fremont, and you have a great day.